Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the twilight hours of our Hearts of Iron 4 Let's Play. Once we finish our industrial cooperation, we are going to prepare for war with Japan. There's no more reason to delay. As much as it's fun to delay, fun to screw around, we don't need to do it anymore. We can stop. We can stop anytime we want. Let's see, details. Yeah, we did wind tunnels. Oh, that's small planes and carrier planes. Whatever. You may want to save up for naval engineering. Not that it does anything at all. We are probably going to delay slightly so we can finish our macro nonsense. But like, yeah. We're planning our final assault on the Japanese Empire. No, it's actually quite stupid to do it that way. Stand by. Because that, if we attack from the north and are successful, that will completely interrupt everything. So, here's what we should probably do. Something that looks a lot more like this. Nice. And then, what we can do... Yeah, we had no, surprise retirements. Let's see. Alright, we have you guys. We got you guys chilling. We still carried out a great offensive, but we can't really do nothing else besides that. Which is annoying, but whatever. Let's see. I'm not doing anything with this crap. I'm not doing anything. We are going to plan a very similar armored assault. And then these guys can chill. Yeah, I think we are going to be A-okay in terms of, like, our capacity to brawl with these guys. Yeah. Meanwhile, we are sending our forces to go hang out over here. We want to be prepared to deploy our navy to attack the Japanese. That is our hope and our dream and our fervent prayer. It might be in our best interest to, like... Yeah, I think I'm actually going to do this. I'm going to break off some of our mountaineers to go be annoying over here. So... you guys can be annoying down here. And then, probably want to do something like looks like this. And then something that looks like that. And then something that looks like this. So you can go here. There we go. That's just like enough to fight for the Philippines. Secure that territory. Allowing us to do a pretty cool attack. We got mechanical genius for these guys, mechanical genius for these guys, genius for these guys. Nope. Missed it. Policy for artillery. Probably would be. That's right. It's mechanical genius. There we go. Find our artillery. Improve reliability. Improve reliability. Better reliability. Try improving reliability. And there we go. Anti-air. tank. It's good to have these. You know, if I were smart, what I would do is disable all the boat stuff so I can focus entirely on, like, non-boat stuff. Artillery. Artillery. Pretty good infantry equipment. That's it? I think that's everything. And then I can, like, re-enable all the scrap. Nice. Very good. Okay. This naval base is a terrible choice. You should instead go to Shanghai. A much better choice. That's the funny thing is I actually think Singapore might be a bad naval base. I don't know. And then maybe I build up a railroad? Actually seems like that might be a good idea. And then maybe I could do a railroad from Nanjing. Specifically because it's kind of like a choke point. Question mark? Can I do naval supply hub? Here? Can I do a naval headquarters? No. Maybe I cannot. Anyways. That'll do. Let's see. Yeah, you can do that. I'm working on the road all the livelong day. I'm working on the railroad. Crump my life away. I'm working on the railroad. Time to fight some guys. Okay. More of that. Alright. Our fleet's here. Yay. Alright. We want to probably do divide. Boy, that's really laggy when that happens. Probably want to do that. Yeah, like I'm mostly just gonna keep things as they are. We can stop doing that. Alright, I should probably set up my submarines now. There's our industrial cooperation. Do we want to tech sharing, resource trade? I don't think that does anything. I think we're gonna distract the rising sun. Oh, the time has come. The time has come. Well, it should be here pretty soon. Either way. Time to set up submarines. I'm doing mental math. Yeah, it's 40. I want blocks of about 40. Boy, I was right to get a bunch of naval commanders. I am going to grab That'll do. Alright. That'll do. Okay. Now let's choose some commanders. I'm going to do between Saddlewasher and Carl's. Let's do Carl's. And then I'll put Saddlewatcher in charge here. Ought could be in charge here. He ought to be in charge. Bloom could be in charge here. Zimmerman can be in charge here. Und. This is... Krexel can be in charge here. Okay. So. Let's spread out our naval fun. Hawaii might not be a bad base. I don't even know if I'm going to bother with Australia. Probably want... Guangzhou? I guess? Maybe we do something further south. Yeah. Let's do, Auckland. And then, let's do convoy raiding everywhere. Just complete saturation. Don't really care where they convoy raid. I'm just scared that they do so. Yeah, sink every ship that isn't one of ours. Beep, beep, beep. Here it comes. Yeah, I'm very curious to see if this has the impact that I want it to. And it sinks like all the random garbage that presumably is going to be deployed against us. I skipped this. There we go. Again, I'm just targeting everything. Don't really know what the enemy situation is, and I kind of don't really care. Yeah, I know that technically they have islands that they control that are nearer to me, but, you know, I don't think that matters. beeping and honking. Honk, 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 honk. They be honking. Oh boy. And then, I probably want to deploy every airplane that I have. That might take a little while. Alright, we have our Navy. Yeah, this Shanghai is probably the most important place for us to build a base. And then, what can we do? Oh yeah, I forgot. That doesn't matter. Yeah. Let's do... We'll do wind tunnel again. Oh, that's gonna screw up modern air support. Modern air support. Yep. More agility. Hello, modern close air support. And there we go. They've rejected our proposal. Wow. Okay. More factory construction speed, which is useless. Okay. Could have taken that a while ago. That would have maybe been anywhere useful, but I don't think it's ever really been much of a concern. Okay. Yeah, let's split our fleet. And then... yeah. Boy, we have a lot of destroyers. That's probably good, right? Alright, well, patrol. We'll probably patrol around Japan. We have to patrol through here. But, like... patrol here. Maybe not here. Maybe that'll do. I feel like maybe giving different fleets to different naval bases might be wise. That could be working. We'll do one here. Maybe we'll do one here. Do one here. And then, I don't know, do one here. Do one here. Do one here. And then, I don't know, do one like here. This should allow us to, yeah, launch our cool guy naval invasion. I think we probably want to wait to do that.
Achtung! Angetreten.
Right, now that we're here,
Bereit.
I want to do this. That. This. That. And that. Okay.
Befehle.
Go here.
Bereit.
Go here. Go You two.
Ihre Befehle.
Can you go here? You
Bereit zum Ausrücken.
guys. Go here.
Bereit zum
You
Ausrücken.
guys. Go here. And then everywhere has a little bit of here. Oh yeah, and then
Angetreten.
one last thing. We should grab some guys, probably from up here.
Bereit zum Ausrücken.
So like you guys. Go here. Seems good. Alright, where are the supply problems? There are still supply problems here. In spite of everything, interesting. Continue a supply base here. I mean, there's only so much I can do. Ah. My aerodynamics and avionics facility was damaged, presumably by an accident. That's an event, I bet.
Zuhören.
I'm wondering. We're striking at the rising sun. Thunder weapons, Jawohl. I wonder about these weapons. Yuck, 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 yuck.
Angetreten.
How much? 59, yeah. Alright, it's gonna be a while till anything happens here.
Befehle.
Oh well.
Achtung.
Do we want to delete this, or... There we go.
Zuhören.
That's fine. That'll do. And then this will do.
Zuhören.
And then I think I'm actually going to do this and that.
Ihre Befehle.
And I'm going to send these guys here. And I'm going to
Bereit
send
zum Ausrücken.
6 of these guys here. And they're going to have the glorious job of cleaning up Tamira and Evinkia. Because I don't, you know, I want to try to close this out pretty quickly. I'll use my
Bereit zum Ausrücken.
forces in the region. I think I'm just gonna be like, nope, just surround these guys. That's it. Don't bother to do anything else.
Angetreten.
I don't want you worried about nothing besides that. Nothing at all. bastion of imperialism. Dang true. Hey, what are we doing?
Bereit.
That's what? Not imperialism. It's the opposite of imperialism. We're conquering the world in a God-honoring way, or whatever,
Befehle.
in a Marx-honoring way. Oh, nice. This boosts their sub-detection, which is actually kind of sick. It's the submarines, the submarines. That's so interesting. The degree to which we are still suffering from pretty severe shortages of, like, everything. More dockyards. Do I want, like, more support ships? More reliable? Yeah, it kills my max range and massively increases my fuel usage, so... We'll send these both to submarines. I will send these guys to, well, anywhere else. I can cancel this. And cancel that. And cancel that. And, desperately scrounge for rubber. We love to see it.
Befehle.
Can I do that? Or is it better if I...
Befehle.
What's the better way to handle this? Give an order to occupy all territory that isn't ours. To help guarantee that they're going to, like, march in there and try to do it. Once the war starts, of course. That might be wise. So I will follow my own wise advice. I shall take my own counsel. Do what ought to be done. Anyways.
Angetreten.
Time to head east.
Zuhören.
Pick up the whole army and just migrate east.
Befehle?
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Bereit? Zuhören!
Okay, that'll have to do. Hans
Angetreten.
und probably will
Bereit zum Ausrücken.
command here.
Bereit!
Heinz und Paulus. Alright. What do we want to do with these guys? I feel like these guys are gonna do China Defense Squad to defend against, or just like Coastal Defense Squad to defend against the absolutely inevitable consequence of this, which is a naval invasion. I think it's unlikely. I think they would need to gain naval superiority, which is kind of hard to do against me, but I'll just cover my coasts and not have to think about it, which makes everything a lot easier. Oop. So these guys get to be Coast Patrol. Coast Patrol. Patrolling the coast against some total BS from somebody else. Ghost Patrol. Defending all of our ports against an attempted strike. It's the Coast Patrol! Not to be confused with some sort of Ghost Patrol. That would be weird. It doesn't have anything to do with that. Don't know why you'd bring that up. Going down there is probably enough. You can go here. You can go here. You can go here. Go here. I didn't notice that that base existed, but yeah. Here. Here. That should do it. Perfect. Alright.
Ihre Befehle?
And then these guys. I don't know, man. Where should these guys go? We gotta tell them to occupy some territory. Maybe, these guys get to defend the Philippines. And, like, other contested areas. Go to the borders. Like, don't let our territory be taken. And I think that's basically it. Like, go defend against the inevitable, which is people trying to take our stuff. Anyways. Available special project. No, it's not. You silly Billy. We're probably waiting for modern carriers. Again, not gonna do anything, but yes. High efficiency turbines. A subject may soon reach its autonomy. Oh my gosh. Revolutionary Cuba. Wow. Here, have 10,000 trucks. And more guns. Okay. Application engineering, might as well do that. I don't think it's very good, but whatever. Apparently we're on low manpower. That seems unlikely, but whatever.
Bereit. Zuhören.
Hey, we got escort carriers. Escort carrier hangar. Name them after, I don't know, revolutionary slogans. There we go. Only deck size 40, but we got very good surface detection. Escort carriers are baby carriers. We'll grab 4 of them, I guess. I don't know, they're terribly important. Maybe 8. So it's 6 so far. 2 more. Let's see. You guys can go down here. And then... that seems fine. We're gonna strike at the rising sun. Oh. We got a prototype decision. Test it under controlled forms. Can we do? Nope. We got heavy bombs. Those bombs are pretty heavy. Oh, it's pretty funny. We didn't need to fortify all this. Brain fart. Oh well. Anyways. We're still a rolling forward.
Zuhören.
Anyways. At least most of our forces appear to be positioned in a place where we could conceivably, like, use them for fighting. Which I would argue is probably good. Actually, the supply situation is not as horrific as I worried it was. Lower the autonomy of a subject. Yeah, we can. Are we waiting for something? Yes, we are.
Angetreten. Zuhören.
That's too much.
Angetreten.
Do, do, do. There we go. Oh, well. Do we want to demote anyone? No, I'm good. I'm fine with it. Ah, that's what I should do. In addition to, like, this. What I should do is start to deploy the planes.
Zuhören!
Okay, so let's start with scout planes. The scout planes. It's S. Well, that seems fine. We're deploying the scout planes to the Mountaineers instead of bombers. Just as a way to kind of spread the scouts around. We're going to do transports. Nope. Transports will be added here. Scouts will also be added here. New planes. Do we have a lot? We don't have a load of heavy fighters, but we can give it air superiority, and we're going to throw them behind our naval invasion guys, because it gives them the highest chance they'll actually be able to do anything. We will go to France. Do we need more naval bombers? I don't know that we do. What we might want to go with is fighters. It is extremely funny the degree to which it's just like spam clicking is the only answer here. It's just like, this is way better than the way air used to be. It was genuinely awful, but like, it's still not great now. Oh my gosh. Alright. Can we afford the manpower for this? Yeah, absolutely. We have like 5 million in the bank. That's not a big issue. It'll be fine. I mean, I think it genuinely won't be an issue. Whatever, good enough. Do we want any more? No, that should be enough. Okay. Air superiority. Go fighters. And this is, divide is S. Okay. That's like pretty even split, honestly. It's not too bad. We will next go for attack bombers. And these attack bombers are going to be there. Yeah, good enough. Okay. And then we'll go for close air support. go... Do we have any more? Yeah, we got some. I didn't go crazy like I did with fighters, which I think is correct. Though, genuinely, close air sports like why fighters are good. That's probably good. Yeah, that'll do. I think that'll do nicely. It gives a pretty good saturation situation for the actual fight.
Bereit zum Ausrücken.
As for these guys, they're currently just like take everything. But I'm actually more interested in having them do basically everything. Do we have fortifications on the front line? I don't really have any right here. Do we have any other... Ah, right. One of the super modern stuff, because we just kind of created this front line after we took a bunch of China. Probably make the fort suggestion. Just gonna knock all the forts up here. And then we're gonna do... These are still priority. And this is still priority. Probably gonna do that though. Boop, and then boop, and then I'm gonna just leave it like that. Okie dokie. Well, that's fine. Okay. Oh, I have a prototype decision. Range is good. Stealth is better. Reliability is nice. Stealth is better. Stealth is better. Sneaky. What's the point of submarine if not sneaky? How close are we to attacking? That's probably going to be the end of the video. You know. At this point, the pretty standard arrangement of, like, you know. Nope. The pretty standard arrangement of, what button do I press? Can we do, nope, not yet. Ooh, I can reduce the North American Socialist Republic to an integrated puppet. But I probably don't want to. Maybe I do. Yeah. Don't know if that changes the resource situation. Doesn't look like it does. Armor-piercing bombs are a friend.
Befehle?
Yeah, they got their color back. I don't really want to annex them. There we go. We did it. And it only massively increased the amount of steel that we need. Again. Anyways, that should help fix some of our problems. Oh boy. I'm so excited
Befehle!
to murder these guys. Alright, time to stop training.
Ihre Befehle?
Prep for the real deal.
Bereit zum Ausrücken.
Probably should plan to do something that looks like this. And then, something that looks, a lot like that. And then maybe nothing else. Maybe we do, like, that. Because everyone else's supply situation is not very good. Strike at the rising sun. Cost concerns. This is fine. Costs do not matter. Costs do not matter. Rah! This is fine. Costs do not matter. What's the point in having a really cool airplane if you don't have it fly around and go whoosh all the time? Alright, speaking of flying around and going whoosh all the time, I'm gonna wait till the end of the day. Yeah, I'm gonna wait till April 1st, so if I get hit by a crash. Increase agricultural export, more like prepare to die. Edition. Podcast time! Alright. I'm going back to normal length episodes after this. It's just, there's just not a lot happening. So, I kind of feel guilty doing literally nothing. My plan is, obviously once I finish this war, that's it. That's the ball game. We are donezo in terms of, like, anything left to do in this game. My plan after this, I mean, maybe I do, like, a Balkans game in Kaiserreich. That's a lot of fun, honestly. So I can play as Serbia, or Bulgaria, Romania. Those are pretty fun. You know, Serbia can be cool if you can manage to slice it. I heard there's some bugginess involved there. Maybe I go Bulgaria. Maybe I try to make the super duper mega Bulgaria that I heard is really kind of a pain in the ass to pull off. Maybe I do that. I might play a different game. Might do another Let's Try. Just to play some indie stuff that I've picked up at one point or another. If only to give the showcase to, those indie developers. Because I like indie developers. I think they're cool. I'm a big fan of them. Now what do I do? Now what do I talk about? I don't know. Either way, this is not going to be the last episode. Next episode might be based on how prepared I feel for this war versus how prepared I think the Japanese are for this war. I think they're going to get owned. I think they're going to get creamed, I think we're gonna crush these guys. I don't think it's going to be particularly close. I suspect that it's going to be over in a single episode, and then that will be the last episode. It might take longer than that based on certain things, but I don't know why it would, to be perfectly frank. Like, I have no idea why this would take any longer than, like, you know. I don't know why this would take any longer than a single episode. I mean, I guess maybe because fighting in Japan takes a while. Or maybe just because the game is super slowed down. But, like, no. No, I don't think so. I think we're going to really, really, really quickly drive over everyone. Because that is historically how this has gone. And with that, I will see you in the next episode. Bye-bye.